What's good people, Ethan here, and today we're going to be going through my refurb update. So if you watched my last video, we went through the tour of what we was going to do. So that was on the 16th of December. So today we're going to be doing an update of the third week. So we're week 3 into it. We're going into our 4th week. So I'll walk you guys through, let you know what we're doing to the property, what's gone on so far, complications we've had as well. And then I've got a site visit today. So I've got a few guys coming over, investors on my earn and learn, and a few people that I've been networking with to come, show them the project, how we're getting on. And then also we're going to my boy's project over in West London. So he's executing a similar project to me. So gonna show you guys what that looks like too. Let's go. Is it way better, yeah? I don't even know what I'm saying. Where's Andrew? Yeah, okay, cool. Basically, we've got a little complication. With the keys. I don't actually have the keys right now. I left it with my contractor. This is bad project management, guys, but make sure you got enough keys or get a key safe. That's what I realized. I should have got a key safe to put the keys in there. So now I have to go shout my other boy who I gave a pair of keys to whilst I was away in Ghana. So yeah, gonna go call him, get the keys off him, then yeah, head to the site visit. Let's go. Do you know why I kind of like recording from this angle, yeah? Do you know what I plot? Last time when I was watching back at the video, my tank was on E. But, do you know what the worst thing is, yeah? My tank is on E again today. But yeah, it's a coincidence. It's a coincidence. God didn't take me out like that. It's a coincidence still.
So how long did this purchase take?
So this purchase took me a total of, it should have taken a lot quicker. It should have taken like 21 days, I can't even lie. But we had a lot of issues because it's a leasehold property. It's a ground floor flat, innit? So we had leasehold, freehold issues. Basically, the leaseholder that I'm purchasing it off didn't want to give me the freeholder's details so that I can, basically get consent to do what I'm doing, like the reconfiguration. They was kind of against me doing that because they were saying if I get consent to do these reconfigurations, essentially they want more for the property, which doesn't make any sense. So yeah, so it dragged out and ended up being 6 weeks. Yeah, it ended up being 6 weeks.
What type of mortgage did you use to purchase the property?
So I didn't actually use a mortgage. I used something called a bridging loan. So a bridging loan is like a short-term, it's a short-term product basically that developers use, investors use for this type of purchase where, you're on it for a short period of time and then you're gonna exit onto a normal like buy-to-let mortgage or you sell it afterwards. So yeah, that's part of the reasons why it even took so quick. So 6 weeks, I'd even say, for an exchange and completion is actually quite quick in itself. But because I use something called a bridging loan, it takes longer because, yeah, it's a lot quicker. It's a lot faster pace. A bridging loan is actually classed as, a cash buy because what you do is you just put down your deposit. Deposit's a bit higher. It's like around 30% down. And then, yes, they just do, the lenders will do a bit of their due diligence on that and then, yeah, send you the money across. But it takes really quick. I think I was meant to complete within 21 days, but then I had to drag it out, mainly because of, the leaseholder and freeholder issues and because I still needed to raise finance for it, to be honest. I can't lie. I didn't got the money yet. When I had the deal, when I purchased it, when I got it agreed, I had no money. Like, I didn't even have money for it. At that point, I was like, shit, I need to go raise some money. Like, at that point, I didn't even have money. But yeah, so it took 6 weeks in total. Could have taken a lot quicker, and I used something called a bridging loan.
So bro, exactly, how did you get investors on board and what's your current strategy?
So with getting investors on board, it's just a matter of putting yourself out there. I'm learning myself, to be honest. I'm learning myself how to get investors on board. The current strategies that are working for me is putting yourself out there and start telling your story. So letting people know what you're into. I always say this, just let people know what you're into and you start attracting, the right type of investors will start coming towards you. But what's been most effective for me is LinkedIn. LinkedIn been really good, and Instagram. Just even putting up when I'm going on viewings and that, I just put up snaps of me going on viewings, just letting them know, okay, cool, this guy could potentially be interested in investing and stuff like that.
That's your strategy though, bro.
Yeah, so in regards to my strategy, so the first property I bought, so I executed a BRRR, so that's like a buy, refurbish, refinance. So that's when you buy a property and then you refurb it to increase the value, uplift the value, and then you refinance it at the increased value of essentially trying to pull out as much money as you can. But with this year, my strategy moving forward is going to be flips, mainly because I want to, continue building that cash pot to, you know, continue operating down south, because, you know, south's expensive, isn't it? So you're gonna have to like increase the cash pot to just for like the HMOs that I want to work on as well in the future. You're leaving like 40k in some of them, and like, at this stage I just can't afford to leave that much money in the deal. So mainly just gonna, you know, just keep doing it. Flips, baby, flips all year round. Flips. But yeah, that's my strategy for the rest of the year, and then like towards the end of the year, then see how things going and what to do moving forward. So guys, this is the master bedroom number 1, my favorite room, I said. So this is previously the kitchen, but as you can see, everything's been stripped out. All the walls have been plastered. First fixing's been done. First fixing electric's been done, and then you got your first fixing plumbing's been done. So that's like all your pipe work and everything. So you even be able to see like some of the pipe work's still exposed and stuff. That's because we were running tests on it last week. So yeah, literally the guys that even done this plasterboards smashed it out. That's what I was saying to Fizz, like they came in on like a Thursday and then they finished on like a Monday. Like it was mad. Like they was working like 12-hour shifts, and that's what I like. I like real grinders on my team, real hustlers on my team only. So the plan for next week is secure the floorboards, because as you can see, it's just mad hazardous right now with all these floorboards secured. But yeah, the positioning of this room essentially, Okay. Positioning of this room is essentially going to be bed in the middle here. Then we're going to have socket here for convenience. Light switch is going to be there. Probably going to have like a chest of drawers or something. But then obviously you've got the sockets here as well. So you know they decide to put a desk in here or something, or like mount a TV on this wall. Okay, so okay, cool. So yeah, so they could put like a desk here or something, mount a TV on the wall here or whatnot. But yeah, what's really good is that the French doors I was talking about, I think we're on track. I was scared about the costings of it, but quotes come back and quotes calm. That quote's all right. It's within budget. So we just need to quickly check out the feasibility of it again, but it should be fine, and get that sorted, which is one of my favorite things about this room. It's just, you know, having access into the garden. But yeah, that's pretty much it with this room. Again, gonna drop the ceilings in here, and as you can see, we've got the positioning of the spotlights. So the spotlight's gonna go in here. And yeah, as I said, looking forward to this room. It's my favorite. Let's go down into the bathroom, but look, the things are smooth, the walls are smooth. All right, cool. So this is the bathroom, guys. Stripped out, everything stripped out. First fixing of the plumbing done, and first fixing of the electrics done in here, and everything been plastered up. So as you'll be able to see, the biggest difference here is that water tank, it's gone. So actually what's going to be here is the shower. So we're going to have like a corner type quadrant thing in the corner. So it's going to have the shower in here. And what I said about the mirror and the sink and the toilet situation, yeah, I decided 100% wanted to change it. I thought to myself, I don't want to be like, you know when you're brushing your teeth, you want to be looking at the mirror straight in front of you. But the only problem that we had with that actually is that because I had to move the toilet from this side to that side, it has this now, you know, the pipe here, and it's going to have like a stack sort of thing, and there's like a boxing around it. But I thought to myself, I have to make the decision, and I think like for convenience for the end users, you'd want to have your sink in front of your, you want to have your mirror in front of your sink. So decided to, you know, we can have that stack there and box it in and just make it look nice, tile around it and stuff, but definitely wanted to have the mirror in front of it. Gonna go for like a nice vanity mirror and a floating sink here. As you can see, the pipes are going to be here, and yeah, so that's going to be really nice. And then like the towel rack's going to go on this side, and then as I said, toilet's going to go here, and then along this side, on the other side is where, you know, the bath, going to have a bath going all the way here. So I feel like we've used the space in this room really well, which I'm really happy about. Like you know, it's gonna, yeah, I think we've done well. I think we've done a good job in this room. Because even when I was getting the rendering done in B&Q, the lady was like, oh wow, like you've made really good use of this space. And which is good, because it's like, it was mainly down to this water tank being here, which is taking up bare space. So happy we got rid of that. And again, spotlights in here, and it should be all good. One problem we did have actually is the stopcock. That basically is the water pipe. That basically stops the water flowing throughout the whole property. But what actually happened is the flat upstairs had the same stopcock as the flat downstairs. I think it's stop clock. I hope it's stop clock. And I didn't say it. Yeah, and they had the same one, so we had to do some, you know, but that's all been sorted. But that's the problem that we had, but you know, my plumber was on it, got that sorted. And yeah, pretty much all done here. Okay, head over to bedroom 2. So this was actually the original bedroom in the property. As a one bed, this was like what they was using as the actual, like the master bedroom. But now this is gonna be my bedroom number 2 because the thing is, it's not a lot smaller, but yeah, it's smaller. But same theme again, sockets on each side for convenience. We're gonna have the bed in the middle here, sockets again on the other side, so that, you know, they've got a TV, can do whatever. I'll put the desk in here or something like that. But this is, for my end users I have in my head, this is gonna be classed like the spare room sort of thing. So yeah, gonna have that there. Gonna go for carpet. I was gonna go for hard flooring, but I think I'm gonna go for carpet just because this place gets quite cold, and for insulation, extra insulation and doing all that stuff. And again, same thing around here. Beam, like spotlights all throughout. And yeah, what I like about this place actually, it's got massive windows. The windows are quite big. The windows are really big in here. I've just noticed it now actually. And you've got, you know, a view of the garden. Not a bad view actually, not a bad view. Alright, cool. Let's go into the front room. So that's going to be our kitchen living space. As you can see, everything's been stripped. Well, we've done the first fixing again, second fixing, damp proofed the whole place. So there was damp, this ball was really bad. So we had to go like the whole height there and make sure that was, you know, all fixed. So fixed up all the damp here, and all the plumbing's been done already for the kitchen. So kitchen's gonna go across this wall here, all the way here. So that all the designs for that's been done. But what I did realize is I should have done the designs before, because a problem I did have when they was doing like the first fixing of the electrics and stuff is I didn't know positioning of sockets. So that's what I've learned. I don't know why I should have done it. I should have done it before I went on holiday. So like what happened is when we completed on it and then we done the strip, and I was like, okay, cool, let's get the first fixing electrics done. But then when he started asking me, okay, cool, where's the plug sockets in the kitchen? I was like, oh shit, like I didn't know yet. So yeah, tip there, make sure you have all your designs done before you even start your first fixing and stuff, or at least have a rough idea of where you're gonna, like how you're gonna maximize the space and where things are gonna go. But yeah, we got there in the end. So yeah, everything's all been patterned on this side. And living room space, kitchen, windows on order, the big windows. Gonna get new windows, gonna replace all the new windows here, and next week part of the agenda is dropping the ceiling here, which I think will make a nice difference in here. Ceilings are really high, but you know, once we drop the ceilings, just buy like 100 mil and then drop the ceilings, get some spotlights in there, really brighten up the place. But I can picture it already, like, you know, when they're like modern living room spaces, they're new builds. It's like a Victorian home here with like a new build feel inside. Do you get it? Like modern living, yeah? Got there. This is where the TV is gonna go. So we're gonna mount the TV here. So all the sockets are there so that it can be mounted. It's got the aerial point there. So yeah, really looking forward to this place. Gonna have the sofa there. I might put the floor plan again. Should I put the floor plan? Might as well, just chuck it in there. Just so that you lot can help like envisage what we're gonna do here. And yeah, adding another radiator actually there. So we're putting another radiator here for heating because it's a really big room. And yeah, looking forward to this place. Really looking forward to this place. Hard flooring, it's gonna be hard flooring across, but I'm still undecided yet, so you guys can actually help me out on this one. Whether to split the flooring between like the kitchen area and the living room area. So you know how like you can have it like partitioned, and where like you see even in my apartment now, like it's kind of like tiled there, and yeah, but I don't think I'd do carpet, but like maybe like, do you get what I mean? Yeah, just to, you know, have that separation. I think I'll see. I have to see. I don't know. You guys help me out with that one. Help me out on that one. And then yeah, that's pretty much a tour here. And we're gonna have the site visit now. So I've even got my people standing outside because, you know, a lot of stuff's just been happening this morning. But yeah, we've got that sorted now. So gonna go through the site visit again. Gonna go through this again with my earn and learners, my investors, people that I've met through networking on Instagram, people that shouted me and things like that. So we're gonna go for a site visit now, and then we're gonna head over to my boys that I said also has a similar project. So yeah, that's it for now. Cool, so we just wrapped up that site visit. Hopefully all the people that came in here got a lot of value out today. And now we're gonna head over to my boy Dylan's property. So that's in West London, Hayes, I think. But yeah, we're gonna go head over there. Actually, I actually met Dylan off Instagram. So he was someone that DM'd me. So, you know, if you guys wanna reach out to me, connect, you know, we do site visit at yours, you come to mine, I come to yours, and share inspiration, all that stuff. But yeah, let's go.
So bro, what's your total amount that you spent on the refurb cost? And also, how did you find builders for the property?
So the refurb cost is looking at 40,000. So I calculated for around like 38,500, including the contingency. But we're just gonna go a bit over at 40,000, which I'm quite happy about actually. I thought, you know, as I was uncovering things and still learning during the process, I thought, you know, there'd be more. I thought it'd be more, but it's calm. Like 40,000, I'm quite happy with that. It's only £1,500 over budget. So yeah, at the moment, that's fine. And like, in regards to like the builders as well, finding the builders is pretty much word of mouth and like checker trade. So I use checker trade to find the people that was, you know, plastering and gonna damp proof the place and stuff like that. I feel like finding the builder is what kind of makes or breaks it, to be honest. Like they can make your deal and they can break your deal. But I feel like most of it was word of mouth, just going off recommendations and going through that vetting process. So like asking them what their team's like, how big's their team, how they like to, you know, how they like to take payments. Because even sometimes that can ring alarm bells, asking if they're working on other projects at the same time, and actually going out to view their projects. Because especially when it's a flip, you're going to be concentrating on like the finish of how good it is and like, you know, the finer details. So you need to make sure you've gone to a project of theirs that you've actually seen and you can say to yourself, yeah, I'm happy for them to actually do this project for me. So yeah, that's pretty much why I went for but I feel like that there's always going to be an element of risk. You can only like mitigate that so much sort of thing. So like, you know, just make sure as long as you've gone through that vetting process that you set up that system of like doing your checks and stuff. And then yeah, you just have to kind of just go with it and hope. Like there's nothing more you can do at that stage once you've, you know, instructed them and stuff. Like you just need to kind of trust that you've done the right things before that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Cool, so we're over here in West London at Dylan's property. So he's got a 1-bed ground floor flat again, so quite similar to mine, and he's done a refurb on it. So yeah, I'll leave it to Dylan, just give you a quick like overview on like the figures of it, how long you've been on this product for, what you're going to do with it, what's your plans essentially.
So this one here, you saw it before, it's completely run down, so I've literally had to do everything. New rewire, new flooring, new boiler. So if this one here is just a standard BRR, which Ethan's talking about earlier, so what we're going to do with this one is we're going to purchase it, do a refurbishment, refinance, and head to the next project.
Oh, that's great, that's great. Could you share us some figures or not?
Figures? I don't want to jinx it what the end value will be,
yeah.
But when I do get that, it's all going to be out.
Okay, great. So yeah, he's going to give us a quick tour of it, and then yeah, so we'll get some shots of it.
Unlike Ethan's, do you see how on Ethan's one, how the flooring is out, the pipe work was underneath? Yeah. This one was concrete. All the pipe work was all along the walls. So what we've had to do is, we've had to put all the concrete underneath. So what they've done is they've dug a hole. So this is like my favourite part.
Yeah. Are you going to get them to do the filling at the bottom?
Yeah, I was thinking.
Silicone.
Yeah.
You should get them to silicone it there at the top. You see where there's like small gaps? Yeah. Get them to like silicone it.
Yeah. 100%
help with the finish.
Yeah, to give it a cleaner finish.
The agreement with the builders towards the end we're going to go through the snags.
Yeah,
you know.
Snagginess, yeah.
So with the snags for you guys is basically there's little bits and pieces which needs to be done when they finish. So for example, as Ethan mentioned, which was right, you've got the little bits that need silicone. Yeah. If you look at, say for example, like here, just to touch up on that, pieces like that. Another thing, like you said, they put a bit of paint, or flooring. So one big thing they do that they fucked up is usually you got to do the flooring last. What they've done is they put the flooring during those painting. So there's caused paint there. They just need to get that cleaned up. Over here we've got the storage.
I like this. Isn't grey. It's like a tint of blue. I quite like it.
I think it's because the spot.
So here's really big. My little vertical range.
Yeah,
that's the bedroom.
Yeah, it's a bedroom. Yeah, it's the bedroom.
That's the kitchen. It's a white glossy kitchen with a splashback and extractor fan.
Oh, I like. Is this splashback all in one?
Yeah.
Oh, but it looks like it's got a brick effect.
Yeah, it's hard still.
I love this one. Another feature I love in this, it's got like a little
Integrated
dishwasher.
Wow. So did you buy that, all of this stuff with the...
Yeah, all kit inclusive.
All came inclusive with the kitchen?
Yeah.
Where did you get your kitchen from?
Howdens.
How much did you spend on the kitchen?
$4,000 it was.
Is it?
Yeah.
I missed out on the B&Q sale.
Oh really?
Do you know how much I got my kitchen for? It was like $2 grand. 2.3, yeah.
Jesus. Well, one thing I think I got messed around with Howdens, what they done to me is the woman was leaving.
Yeah.
She quoted for half the stuff and told me it was the full thing. And when she left, I bit not the full kitchen. So that's what messed me up as well.
Oh. So guys, back at the crib after a long day of shooting, absolutely exhausted, but hopefully you guys got some good value today. Went through the walkthrough, we had the site visit today and got to see some of Dylan's project as well. So I'll catch you guys up in like 2 to 3 weeks where we'll go through the walkthrough again, see where we're at. Hopefully it'll be like 75% finished and go through some numbers. I know you guys are waiting for that. So yeah, pretty much stay tuned and look out for the next video.